Welcome to the Ultimate First Time Author Book Planner. I'm Natasha Denman, known as the Ultimate 48-Hour Author, and over 6 years ago, I started running my Ultimate 48-Hour Author retreats, and through that period, we have hosted now 26 retreats at the time of recording of this video, and I have helped more than 350 people from more than 25 countries worldwide. We are based in Australia, and this particular book planner came about from the collation of all the templates and tips and shortcuts that I give my first-time authors to successfully finish their first book. So I trust that you will enjoy the tour through this planner so that you can see what you're getting if you want to get your hands on it. And yes, it does say first-time author, but if you're a second, third, fourth-time author, it's a wonderful little companion to help you pull this jigsaw puzzle of writing your very first book easily, effortlessly, and so that you don't miss any of the sections. So I'm going to flick you through what's inside bit by bit. Of course, on the first page, you've got your name and your goal, book release date to keep you accountable and excited about stuff, a little introduction about myself and how to use this particular planner. We go through where you're at now in your authoring journey and where you'd like to see yourself move through. Your big why. People need reasons before they want answers, so coming through with that. And of course, then the whole planner unpacks the 3 keys for your success, which are to get over yourself, your mindset, your fear and self-doubt, the process, obviously about structure and publishing, and last of all, the leverage tips around marketing and sales. So then we go into the first key of mindset, where I cover off the top 20 mindset challenges I find first-time authors have and how to overcome them and bust those limiting beliefs. You've got a couple of working pages, a word on resistance, which can arise in your life as you get on this journey to writing your very first book. Following that, we go into goal setting, which is obviously always really important to start with that end in mind. And here I share with you goal setting templates about your 5-year vision, instructions on how to set your 12 monthly goals, and then each of your quarterly goals. So every 90 days in a year, you should be resetting the goals and breaking everything right back down. Now, with our Ultimate 48-Hour Authors, we give them a little timeline and deadlines template on how to plan out their unpacking of their chapters and all that. So I share that with you here, and then you can insert that in your actual annual planner. Then we move on to key number 2, which is the process. This is where all the templates with a book unpacking come up. First of all, of course, you need to identify your ideal client, and we also call this the no dickheads policy, and this instructs you how to do that, and you've got a couple of pages to do that. I give you a list of the most powerful hypnotic words that to jig up your brain and that brainstorming power to use within sexing up your chapter names and titles and sexy blurb for the back of the book and your offers. These are really important when doing that. Then we're going to unpacking your book, some instructions there and some note-taking pages, and then you have 5 templates or book unpacks that you can go through. So if you muck up the first one, you can use the other ones, and then move into unpacking your chapters. So we're working our way backwards, and with the chapter unpacking, I've got a personal story chapter unpack template. This one doesn't repeat itself because you can use the back 30-40 pages that are blank to do more of these there, but I do have the how-to style chapter unpack template, which I have put 15 of them in here, because generally we teach people how to do 12 chapters, to unpack 12 chapters for a book, but in case, again, you must make a mistake or you want to do extras, I'll put that in there. Then we move into the prep checklist. So this prep checklist is about you going through all the different things that you've been moving through earlier in the planner, but this is if you're going to take yourself on a weekend away. This is the kind of stuff you want to have prepared. And there's, of course, working spaces for some of these checkpoints, working spaces to actually do them. So for your introduction, for your afterword, for your dedication, for your about the author, your blurb, which is your back of your book, and then some tips around your cover design. What are the things to look out for? Any ideas that you might have, or book cover samples that you might want to stick here for yourself, testimonials, how to go about getting them, the acknowledgements area, and last of all, the book layout document. And this is the order in which you should be putting your book together in readiness to hand it over to your editor. Then we have the post-weekend checklist. So if you have taken yourself on a weekend, these are the kind of things you should be doing after your weekend to get your book ready to move into publishing and ultimately launching. Last of all, the key number 3, which is the leverage key about sales and marketing, shows you how to complete or create offers, suggestions of what kind of offers you could have, and some hot tips. And then I give you a few offer creation templates and an explanation how to create a speaker bio and then a speaker bio template on all of the different things you should be putting in there. Marketing ideas for your book, further marketing ideas of the things that I have done with my books, free or low cost. Go through a few of those. We go through the barbecue speech, which is when you go to events, how do you introduce yourself? Some people call this the elevator pitch. And towards the end, we have the advanced marketing strategies, which is once you get more established and you can invest in further advertising and marketing for your business and your book, then you do some of these. And then creating a simple book website. So how to do exactly that and what are the things you should have on there. Your book launch checklist, all the things that you should consider when having your book launch. And towards the back, I also give you another little free resource where you can download a book filled with first-time author interviews that I have collated from my authors. You've got an option to join our online portal. So in line with this book, you can actually do our online portal and get further explanation with, live kind of videos where you see me teaching you, going through all of these bits and pieces. And this explains what the online portal is. And we have then the book publishing packages and what we do if you did want help. Say you've written your book and now you're ready to go to the editor. Well, you will only need really a book publishing package. And you can contact us if that is the space and the place where you're at with your book. And of course, last of all, I cover off what our actual retreats are, which is where you get the full hand holding and what the whole process kind of looks like. So that's all. The last 20 to 30 pages is notes. Of course, anything that didn't fit into templates should go on there. So there you go. That is the ultimate first-time author book planner. As I like to say, smash it out. Hope you enjoy it and write many, many books after your very first one. Natasha Denman, the ultimate 48-hour author.